Smells like coffee. We're imagining the smell right now, folks. Peppermint. Come on, baby. 3 for 3. Faintest scent of lavender. All right, what's up, guys? Trader Mayne back here with a altcoin video for y'all. I appreciate the patience. I know my scheduling hasn't been very good on the YouTube channel, and I know that's something that's super, not just important for growth, but for you guys, you know, when to expect videos at a, you know, kind of consistent pace. So I am gonna be working on it. Should be home, just here grinding, getting content out for you guys. Been recovering from COVID, so definitely majorly on the mend. I'd say I'm almost back to normal, still dealing with a little bit of brain fog, a little bit of fatigue, some lingering cold symptoms, and obviously the taste and smell are still a work in progress, but they are coming back slowly, thank goodness. So I appreciate all the well wishes and nice messages I received during that time. Thank you so much. Excited to be getting some content out for you guys. Looking forward to getting back on a normal pace with the live stream, the condensed stream, and then 1 or 2 pre-recorded videos a week. So today's video is going to be a relatively short one. We're going to be looking at Luna. We're not going to be talking about the fundamentals of Luna, what it does, why it's outperforming the rest of the market. I don't know, and I don't really care. I'm more interested in just talking about how you can trade a coin that is asymmetrically, you know, smoking the rest of the market, and how do you get involved in something that looks like it's going straight up. So that's going to be the only coin we look at today. This edition of the altcoin review is in partnership with ChartX. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about ChartX before. They're the leading provider of full technical analysis tools to chart on platforms like Polygon, Ethereum, Avalanche, BSC, and Moonriver. You're going to be able to chart a lot of coins that maybe aren't available on other platforms, coins that aren't necessarily trading on all of the biggest exchanges yet. So if you're looking for a platform to do your technical analysis on that's very similar to TradingView, if you've used TradingView, you'll be able to jump right into this. It'll be very familiar to you. They offer a robust set of tools for comprehensive TA experience available to users in exchange for meeting a holding requirement of their utility token. So you buy a little bit of their token, which is a cash tag, and then chart, and then you're able to use all of the features on the site. It's a very sleek and familiar interface. There's a robust set of features. It's the gold standard for TA for decentralized markets. I use ChartX personally to run TA on basically all of my shit coins, and you can do it too now. So if you use the platform code that I'll leave in the description below when you sign up, Mayne, M-A-Y-N-E, you'll get 25% off the fees required to actually use the premium features of the platform, which is pretty cool. Check them out by clicking the info in the description of this video. Obviously, follow them on Twitter as well, ChartX, that's ChartEX Pro. Again, the code is Mayne for 25% off fees. Thank you so much, ChartX, for partnering with me on this video. This video is also in partnership with Prime XBT. So you guys obviously know I'm working with Prime again. Very happy to be doing so. I'm gonna leave some info in the description of this video, a link, and then a code, Mayne50, that you can use to get up to 25% off of your trading fees. So code Mayne50, using the link below, 25% off your trading fees on Prime. I actually really love the Prime platform. You can trade gold, silver, Forex. They have a copy trading system. They have tons of promos and competitions going on all the time. Everything you could want in terms of tools, types of commodities and assets to trade, and great liquidity as well. So it's a platform that I personally use. Very happy to be partnered with Prime again. I will leave everything that you need to get that 25% off of your trading fees in the description of this video using Mayne50, M-A-Y-N-E, and then the number 5, then the number 0. All right, with that out of the way, bills being paid, let's hop over the other camera. Let's go. All right, guys, so we are over at the other camera now looking at the Luna chart. So obviously, as you can see here, this chart has been in a wicked fucking uptrend for basically the entire year, and it's been outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum for most of that kind of time period as well. So I don't know what Luna does that makes it special and why it's outperforming the market. This is not about FA or any of that kind of stuff. This is just purely looking at it from a TA perspective. How do you get involved in something that is trending really hard, just made an all-time high? Where do we look to get in? Because eventually, you know, even though when it broke all-time high here, people probably were chasing it, you eventually get those dips, right? Broke all-time high here, you get that dip. So we're looking at essentially a very similar type of play here. something like this if this thing's going to continue going. So before I get too far into that, obviously this is versus USD. This thing's been in a major uptrend. It's just absolutely fucking going ham. Once it came out of this kind of bottoming structure here, right, broke above here. I mean, this is just about as good as it gets in terms of higher lows and higher highs. It's definitely starting to get more parabolic now, right? Like this is a little bit more of a, you know, chill trend, and now it's starting to really ramp up. Doesn't mean it's over, but you know, definitely something to pay attention to. Versus Bitcoin, the chart looks the exact same basically as versus USD. It's been smoking Bitcoin for basically the last year. This thing has been outperforming Bitcoin. Here's the start of 2021, and we're about to get into 2022. As you can see here, versus Bitcoin, you know, this thing's up massively, right? Massively. So your $1 in Luna would have been better than $1 in Bitcoin over the last year, outside of very brief periods of time where Bitcoin outperformed, right? This means Bitcoin's outperforming. They're about even here. Bitcoin's outperforming, but for the most part, you know, this thing's been smoking Bitcoin. It's also been smoking Ethereum. So what I've done here is I've just typed Luna USD divided by Ethereum USD. The USDs cancel each other out. Remember, it's all fractions. If you want to remember how this shit works, you can compare any two assets like this. You can compare any assets like this. It's just a fraction. You can do this with Apple versus Starbucks. You can do this with any currencies, and you can obviously do this with all your altcoins. You don't have to just compare them against Bitcoin. You can compare them against Ethereum. You can compare them against Solana. These cancel out. Now you have a chart of Luna versus Ethereum. Go watch my altcoin video where I cover the ratios. It's one of the first ones of this series where I explain how this works. This is Luna versus Solana. So you can see that actually Solana was smoking Luna here for a little while. And now it looks like Luna is starting to, you know, break out of this bottoming section and going to start outperforming Solana. So you can do this with any fucking assets, any altcoins, because if you're trying to decide where your money is best in, you want to compare it not just versus Bitcoin, not just versus dollars, but perhaps versus Ethereum as well, if you're trying to decide where to put your spot. But these charts all look very similar, and the one thing they have in common is Luna's been smoking everything. What I want to focus on is not that. I want to say, how do we get in this? So we just made a new all-time high. Yes, this trend is up. It is getting steeper, but I don't think that this rally is over yet. I think you want to be looking to buy the dip. We just broke all-time high. So if you look at the 12-hour here, last time we broke all-time high, we basically came right down to it, retested it, and went away. Next time we did it here, big move away. People chase this move. You end up getting a perfect retest of the previous all-time high and then the next leg up. So why would this time be any different? First area of interest for me on Luna is going to be around previous all-time high. I think this would be the first area of interest for me for a retest. You have this 3-day bullish order block that is formed here. This is a large area, right? This goes all the way from, you know, 75 down to 60. That's a huge area to be bidding, 20% area. If you bid here and it dips deep into the zone, you might be underwater. So how do you play this? Well, you could bid here, bid more here, right? Layer your orders in, right? With your invalidation maybe down here or right below the zone if you want to have it tighter. Or what I would do and what I plan on doing is zooming in. The first area that I'm interested in looking at is this 75 area. So if we get some sort of bullish PA down here, right? Dip below, maybe one of these kind of things, some sort of bullish price action. Now I'm looking to get involved here on a reclaim of 75, but my invalidation is much tighter. Doesn't have to be all the way down here. Next area I'd be interested in looking within this 3-day block. Like I want to be a bull within this 3-day block. Why? We have a previous retest of all-time high. We have that bullish order block that just got formed near a key level. Those are your two main factors in looking for an order block. Go watch my order block video if you want more explanation on that. So I want to be looking for reasons to be bullish in here. It doesn't mean I have to just bid the entire zone. It doesn't mean I just have to bid here and pray, right? But you could bid here, bid here, bid here, like I said, or you can watch price action on a lower time frame. I discussed this in the last stream I did. Zoom in and look for lower time frame entry patterns within this high time frame area. So if I'm a bull within this 20% range, okay, well maybe we'll come and retest this little 12-hour breaker here. Maybe if we come down here, instead of bidding, I'll wait. And if we come here, I could bid here with a stop here. Or I wait for bullish price action to form within this 12-hour area. But what I'm doing is I'm now zooming in and I'm layering these order blocks within each other as a smaller area to focus on. Like I said, you start big, wide scope. Okay, I'm bullish at this level. I'm bullish in this zone. Now, if I want to get a tighter risk reward, I zoom the scope in, which is going to lower time frames, and I'm now looking for reasons to get bullish within this zone on the lower time frames. What am I looking for? Lower time frame bullish order blocks, bullish swing failure patterns, bullish market structure, right? If price comes down here, we put in a low, then reclaim this low and make a higher high, I'm now bullish, right? This is bullish price action. The trend is shifting bullish within an area I want to be bullish. That's the kind of shit I'm looking for. Enter there, stop here, or some sort of stop run. Maybe we run this low, right? Closes an SFP, something like that. There's tons of stuff that I've covered in streams, previous videos, the order block videos. You start wide, look for the context. Where do I want to be bullish? Within this 3-day order block on this retest of previous all-time high. And if I want to dial in my entry, I'm going to need to zoom in to do that. So this is where I'm going to be paying attention. I have an alert set here. I'm going to have an alert set. So at 75, I'll have an alert, and I'll have another alert at 70, which is within this order block here. And I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be actively monitoring this chart. If you don't want to do that, set some orders, stop here and forget it. But this is the area that you want to be focused on being bullish, between 60 and 75, and zooming into the lower time frame. That's going to give you the opportunity to get that tighter entry. I don't know what it will look like yet. We got to wait for price to get here before we start making those decisions. If we get lucky enough to get a retrace, the previous all-time high area of 75 is where we want to start focusing on looking for price to get bullish. This big gray box, you can make it green if it's easier for you visually. I'm not looking for reasons to be a bear here. I'm looking for reasons to be a bull within this green box, okay? So that's how I plan on playing Luna. I'm hoping we get a pullback into this previous all-time high, which I now expect to be support, and into this 3-day order block. That's the plan. That's what I'm looking for. And if we're lucky enough to get it, I'm gonna be looking for low time frame reasons to hop in. I'm personally not just gonna be setting orders here. I'm gonna be watching this on the lower time frame, but hopefully my explanation on why I wanna be bullish here, right? This is the order block that caused a new all-time high. So a pullback to this order block and that previous all-time high level is where you wanna look to be a bull. Just like we had here, previous all-time high area, you've got a nice daily breaker right here. You could have done the set it, forget it thing, right? Set your orders here, stop down here, paid off bigly, or you're zooming in. You're saying, okay, well, what do we got here? We've got swing failure pattern on the 1 hour. What else do we have? So that could have been an entry. We also have a hourly order block that's formed. Again, all within the context of this previous all-time high level and that daily breaker. I'm looking for reasons to be bullish. There's an hourly bullish order block that formed right at the level, within that level, and there was a bullish SFP there. All the things you want in an order block ticking off. Broke market structure to the upside, there's your retest. Stop down here. What else is there? There's just straight up bullish market structure forming at the level, right? We have a low form, a lower low, a higher low. Breaking bullish market structure here, retesting the bullish order block. This is just an uptrend now, right? Maybe you're not getting in right here, but once this high gets broken, why are you not looking to buy pullbacks into bullish order blocks? That's what we do. We're in an uptrend now. We have reasons to be bullish. Bullish order block gets tagged right there. This is in an uptrend. You want to be buying pullbacks. Hopefully we see something similar to what I just explained here happen, but within this new area. So instead of being, you know, this previous all-time high and then the order block, we're now looking at this previous all-time high and the order block. We're looking for the exact same kind of thing to happen within this gray box that we just explained down here. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, obviously leave them in the comments below. All right, guys, thanks. That's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed that quick video on Luna. Hopefully I gave you some ideas on if this thing dips, how and where can we get involved. So if you have any questions, obviously leave those in the comments below. Any coins you might like me to cover in the future, also leave those comments below. Do me a big favor, do all the YouTube algorithm things, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, leave me a nice comment telling me how handsome I am and how smart I am, because that just makes me feel good. Hope to see you guys here for the live stream that I'll be doing this Sunday, another episode of Ethereum and Chill. I'm thinking about changing the name because we do a lot more than just talk about Ethereum and chill. You know, I've been, laying down some dope beats as DJ Mayne. We obviously talk about Bitcoin and other altcoins as well. So, maybe leave some name suggestions as we might rename Sunday's stream. Leave some suggestions for me if you guys can think of anything. Shout out to our sponsors and partners one more time, ChartX and Prime. And yeah, love you guys so much. Happy to be back. talk to you on Sunday. See you later.